I'm Gretchen. I'm here at Systems Group in El Dorado, Arkansas. This is manufacturing at its best, and this is the fabric of America. There's so many opportunities in trades, and we really want to get the word out, but what are you guys seeing these days as far as different opportunity?
So over the last several years, we have seen a decline in the amount of people that are actually going and pursuing craft trade schools. So the demand is still there. So obviously now the demand is outweighing what's coming out of school.
Right.
So what we actually have started doing is focusing on bringing in individuals and training them up through our program, through hands-on. Then we look at manners and ways to retain them once we actually train them. So we've brought in a lot of younger guys. Systems offers ample opportunities. So whether you like working in a shop or out on the field, we have systems plant services, systems contracting, and where you're at, systems fab and machine.
It's something for everyone.
Something for everyone. We continue to grow personnel, bring in personnel that are tired of being on the road, and give them a home, and then look at retaining them.
Amazing facility. I have had such a fantastic time, and what I really like about it is you're a woman and you're making it happen. So tell me, how it is with you overseeing everything.
It's structured chaos. It's having the best made plan and learning how to deviate and change from that plan. I came in here as a female coming to a predominantly male industry, and it's a lot of fun. It's challenging. It's very important for females in our industry to really, you don't have to compensate. Just go in and know what you know and do what you want to do, and it comes with it. It comes as part of the territory. We've really worked hard to build this facility here. We've really worked hard in the industries and the steel mills, and I enjoy just being a little part of that. Now I've got a female fitter that works for me, and I really hope to see more craft and more women coming up through the crafts, and just realize that just because what you were always told you had to fit, what you had to do, isn't where you have to be.
What would you say to them to get them interested in the industry?
Number one, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to wake up and say, this is what I want to do.
Right.
This is where I want to be. I take a great sense of pride in when we have these mega shipments, when we have this large equipment going out that gate. I had a little part in that. I helped orchestrate this, and when I go to a steel mill, when I go and see and walk on platforms and stairs that we built, it's amazing. So harness that. Women that are always told they need to do this, or girls that just thought they didn't really want to go because they didn't know if they fit in. Go, pave your own path, go and do something, start somewhere.
Right.
And just go for it.
Very much so. Well, I love the fact that you all are building America and you're building Americana.
Well, we're trying to. We hope to just continue on and have that little footprint.
So I know the Systems Group has been around for a while. So how long have they been around, and how important are they overall to the trades?
So Mr. Hayes started Hayes Mechanical in 1970. He actually purchased this shop as American Steel in 1984.
Wow.
Mr. Hayes was a firm believer in that relationships build everything. He actually didn't have the money to purchase this shop outright, so Mr. Pickering, commonly referred to as Mr. Pick, actually lent him the money and let him basically buy out the company. Since then, the company has grown internationally, global-wide, to the Systems Group. So as far as how important are we to the trades, Systems has a huge market on the trades as far as not only do we have a freestanding shop, we have plant services, systems contracting, so we're hiring both fitters and welders. I always need general labor, material handlers, forklift operators, and we look at growing and retaining those employees. But not only do we just have those niches that are in a freestanding shop, we have those that apply to the plant services side, the contracting side. Then we have an engineering group called Systems Spray Cooled. So I think we weigh heavily on the trades because we have such a large market of the trades.
Tell me about that project you guys have out there. I want to learn more about that.
Okay, so one of the divisions of our company is Systems Spray Cooled, and they basically have the patented technology to design spray cooled equipment. This is spray cooled equipment.
Wow.
They basically do all the engineering and the designing on this equipment. Systems fab a machine, we build it. So this is the brick ladle that basically, we don't do this part. This is a very tiny model of what we saw out there. So basically, this is all spray cooled. So it's water cooled on the interior. And then all those cups, those little horseshoes that you saw, go on the ID. And basically, there's cold water that cascades down the back of this to ensure that we get an insulation. So basically, when you're melting steel and you put a whole bunch of molten steel in a furnace up against metal, if you don't find some way to temper and cool the metal that it's sitting in, it's going to melt this. There was a roof that sits on top of this, and in the structure shop we saw an elbow that actually sits on top of that. So what all this does is it melts the steel, and then this actually ducts the off gas and helps cool it off to an ambient temperature, because it'll actually run through a DOC duct gas panel after that. So we get to build really cool toys. We get to look at them in really cool models that our company also takes the stance of, hey, we fabricate these models, we get them out to the customers.
I want one. So what are your goals coming up for Systems?
So Systems, with our culture, we always strive to provide a safe working environment for our employees while delivering an exceptional product to our customers. And we always try to be doing the next new and innovative thing. So we try to plan new and innovative tasks that exceed our clients' expectations, such as laser scanning that none of our competitors actually do at steel mills. It allows us to go into areas that you're not typically allowed in. We can put a laser scanner in there, we can scan it, and then we can come back and actually model and detail out that equipment if it needs to be.
I think that's great that you're doing that, because industries like the steel industry, you know, it is needing a little bit of a revamp technology-wise, and you know, it's companies like yourself that are making that happen. You're taking us into the next wave.
And we pride ourselves in being that cutting-edge technology company that takes it and runs with it. So we've really developed that in the last couple of years.
Next wave.
Next
Can't wait
wave.
to see what's next.
It's a great adventure.
Yeah, right. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, that was a fantastic visit. The steel industry is king, and Systems Group is building America. I hope you'll join me next time. This is Gretchen in the Fabric of America.